Hi there everyone, this is Darsha2K7, aka Sun Sky Sister. Another day, another Twitter shitstorm. Oh man, hearing bad news coming to Twitter brings a tear to my eye. It really does. It really does. Because I can't stand Twitter for the love of me. And I really do. I mean, Twitter is nothing more than a fucking garbage space. And for some dumb reason that Elon, and I was hoping Elon was going to buy it, but Twitter doesn't want him to give what Elon wants, so Elon was trying to back out of this deal. But then Twitter decided, oh no, you gotta take this deal. Gotta take this deal. Why? Because they run out, because they're out of money and they don't got it. Well, it seems like Twitter's trouble is now getting a lot worse because they could be facing fines. $5 billion. Why? Let's read. It's really bad for Twitter. I'm reading this from the New York Post by Josh Koshman. Twitter could face billions in fines over not protecting minors from porn. Ex-FTC officials. Twitter has reportedly failed to adequately police underage pornography across its social network. A mess posing a risk of a federal investigation that could cost the company billions of dollars in fines, the Post have learned. The embattled social media site, which is in the middle of a court battle with Elon Musk to enforce an agreement to sell him the company for $44 billion, may have broken a so-called consent decree with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, when the company reportedly found in an internal study this year that it doesn't adequately stop underage users from viewing and uploading porn. Two former FTC officials told the Post. Specifically, Twitter executives reportedly found in an internal study the company lacked inadequate control to prevent underage users from both accessing and uploading pornography. According to an August 30th story in The Verge, which cited an internal Twitter team's findings. Unlike other major social media companies, Twitter allows porn on its site. The internal researchers reportedly said the site also is unable to consistently detect banned content such as CP, revenge porn, and non-consensual upskirt photos once it's uploaded to the site. Twitter cannot adequately detect CP, child exploration, and non-consensual nudity at a scale. The researchers wrote in April, according to The Verge. While regulators haven't publicly reacted to the report thus far, Twitter's failures could run afoul to its commitments under a consent decree signed in 2011, which requires that Twitter shall not misrepresent the intent to which it protects the security and privacy of users, former FTC officials said. The alleged problem with porn moderation could qualify as undisclosed user privacy and security problems, according to the officials. Spokesperson for Twitter and Musk declined to comment. The FTC did not respond to the request to comment. In a response to the Verge story, Twitter said that it has zero tolerance for child exploitation. We aggressively fight online child abuse and have invested significantly in technology and tools to enforce our policies, the company added. Our dedicated teams work to stay ahead of bad faith actors and to help ensure we're both protecting minors from harm, both on and offline. No hesitation. In an exclusive interview with The Post, former FTC Chairman William Kovac called for the FTC, which he notes has a mission to protect consumers, to immediately investigate the allegations. He said Twitter could be hit with a fine in a range of $5 billion if it found to have violated the consent decree by failing to protect underage users. There should be no hesitation, Kovac said in potential FTC investigations. Kovac was one of the 5 FTC commissioners who linked the 2011 consent decree, which allows a pair of major hacks that followed a pair of major hacks to the FTC, blaming on serious lapses of the company's data security, requiring Twitter to not mislead consumers about safety and privacy. It remains effective until 2031. Another former FTC official who asked not to be named also told The Post that Twitter alleged underage porn problems should immediately be probed by an agency, which is currently led by anti-big tech hardliner Lena Khan. Underage users' access to porn have been a priority for the FTC when it drafted the 2011 consent decree, but it appears the company hasn't done enough to live up to its commitments, an ex-FTC official said. If Twitter cannot control the users' view or control which users view and upload porn, the ex-FTC official added, then it's reasonable to conclude that they will be in violation of the 2011 prohibition not to misrepresent security and privacy of the user. Kovac said that the FTC fines a company based partly on how long it has to comply with the consent decree. If an agency determined that Twitter has been out of compliance for more than 10 years, he said the fine could be in the $5 billion range, roughly equal to Twitter's entire 2021 revenue. Implication for Musk. Twitter found the alleged problems with age verification while it considered planning this boost to boost revenue by launching an OnlyFans-style feature that would allow Twitter users to sell dirty photos and videos, The Verge reported. Twitter reportedly assigned a team of 48 employees to pressure test the idea. The team allegedly found that Twitter already lacks the ability to consistently stop underage users from viewing or uploading porn, and that the problem will be made worse by letting users charge for porn. After the researchers present their findings, the company reportedly shelved the project as it focused on a messy takeover battle with Elon Musk. Now a source close to the court battle said Musk's legal team is expected to try to seize on the potential FTC probe and fine as part of an effort to terminate his $44 billion takeover deal. So yeah, this whole thing that's happening with the FTC and the problem with Twitter, this could be a big way out for Elon Musk. In addition to the porn industry, Twitter's former head of security and the famed hacker Peter Muzako recently filed an explosive whistleblower complaint alleging Twitter is a risk to national security. Alleged allegations which are expected to probably investigated by the FTC and other U.S. agencies. Nevertheless, two university law professors told the Post the porn accusations are likely to make a large difference in the court trial. FTC typically takes 4 to 6 months to investigate violations and levy fines, Kovac said. The trial, meanwhile, is slated to kick off on October 17th, which is a day before my birthday. The possibility that Twitter violated the FTC consent decree is not enough to help Musk because the language of the merger agreement requires a far higher standard, University of Iowa corporate finance and law chairman Robert Miller said. The judge needs to know when the FTC intends to act and what it intends to do to consider it in the case. Added Boston College professor Brian Critton, who is an expert on mergers and acquisitions. Unless the FTC were to conduct an investigation far more quickly than normal, it's unlikely the judge will have such information by the time the trial opens up. And even if Musk's team can show an FTC fine is likely, the penalty would have to be massive enough to have a material advisor effect on Twitter, which usually means it will have to reduce its value by about 20%, Mueller said. A one-time fine, not even a big one, doesn't reduce the earnings enough, Miller said. Instead of helping Musk scrap his Twitter takeover, the underage porn allegations could ultimately hurt him. If Delaware courts force him to go through with the deal, any FTC fine levy after the takeover would be likely his borrow. The whistleblower comments. Zarko, the whistleblower, was asked about the CP allegation during his lengthy congressional testimony on Tuesday. They were discussing about age-related information and discussing internally I heard when concerned about lack of tools to correctly regulate or constrain underage content. Zarko said in response to the question by Senator John Kennedy, representative of Louisiana, about Twitter's porn plans. Marsha Blackburn, representative of Tennessee, told Zarko that the internal Twitter team found they had too much CP and non-consensual pornography on the site, an apparent reference to the Verge report. Zarko responded that he was not aware of any such team, but unfortunately, it does not surprise me. The whistleblower added that he didn't work on porn at Twitter, but he knew that some of the site's advertisers has raised concerns about their ads appearing next to adult content. Zucco alleged reportedly that Twitter has misled the FTC about its compliance with the 2011 consent decree by violating users' privacy outside the context of pornography. He called for the antitrust regulator to take a stronger stance against Twitter and other tech firms. I believe the FTC is in a little over their heads compared to the size of big tech companies, he said. They're left letting companies grade their own homework. In response to Zucker's testimony, Twitter said today hearing only confirmed that Mrs. Logg allegations is riddled with inconsistency and inaccuracy. Oh yeah, I bet it does, you motherfuckers. Twitter agreed in May to pay the FTC a $150 million fine for breaking a consent decree, and regulators accused the company of collecting phone numbers and emails for security purposes and then accidentally shared the data with advertisers. The company said at the time that some email addresses and phone numbers provided for the account security purposes may have been inadvertently used for advertising. It plans to continue to partner with the FTC. Oh man. Twitter's fucked, man. Twitter is super duper fucked. And I don't know what to say, man. I mean, fuck Twitter, but I mean, that's all I can say right there. Fuck Twitter, but it's going to be pretty messy in the upcoming few days. And also, maybe this might help Elon Musk get out of the deal. Maybe not. That's all. That's for us to see. But yeah, this is going to be interesting to say the least. But I would like to think I want to know what you think on this one on this whole situation. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is DarkSide2K7, aka Silent Sky, signing off. Thank you for watching this video, it really means a lot, and I will see you soon. Catch you later, peace, but also, fuck Twitter, and Twitter is never a real place. Never has, never will. Fuck Twitter.